Hi, hello there, welcome to my channel, Mace's Life, and in today's video I'm going to go over my August 2026 monthly budget. So if you like this type of content or you're just curious and want to see how I budget, then please stick around, please like and subscribe. We're going to go ahead and get started. So here what you are looking at is my 2026 spending plan. I do have a video where I created this, but I used a spreadsheet that I got from Personal Finance Debt Over It with Layla. And here in black are all of the actual expenses and income that I've spent or received for every single month of the year so far. And then here in red is what I am guesstimating, if you will. So this just helps me track my salary. I don't really technically make a salary. I technically make a monthly pay. So that gives me the benefits of an hourly pay with overtime, but also the benefits of a salary pay I make monthly. So it also helps me to stick on track with my year-long financial goals. So this year I want to put $20,000 towards debt. You can see right now I'm on track to put $24,000 towards debt. Same with I wanted to put $3,000 towards savings. Right now I'm on track to put a little bit more than that as well. So for my August budget, what I do is I just take the previous month's budget and I come here and I double click and I duplicate this. And it's going to say copy of July, and then I'm just going to double click, click rename, and then just change it to August 2026 budget. Just like that. And then here I am going to mess with the amounts just a little bit. So my 9-to-5 job as an HR analyst, this is how much I make with my main income, my telework stipend, and my retirement contribution towards my pension. I don't know yet if I'll still continue to be getting a stipend, so I'm going to remove the stipend amount. I also should have gotten a raise halfway through the year, but I have not just yet. So it could be that my department is behind and giving me that raise. So right now this is how much I made, but I may receive a stipend towards the end of the month, and I also may receive a raise in a separate paycheck. Who knows? Then I have a second job as a food stand worker or beer cart. Today I worked the beer cart, the sausage cart, the ice cream cart. I worked at different places. But what I like to do is I like to put in a separate column my estimated pay, so what I am hoping to make from that second job, and then once I put in an amount here, then I'll subtract from this line. So right now I am estimating that I will hopefully make $2,500 in the month of August. This is more than what I made in July, but less than what I made in June. And that's just because I'm taking a little bit more time off, since my goal for the entire year was to make $7,500 from my second job by the end of September and $10,000 by the end of the year. So let me go ahead and mess with these numbers here. So I just copied and pasted. So these are all the same numbers from the previous month. I'm just going to get rid of and adjust most of these. So I'm going to keep the $100 in there for my monthly transit pass that I do get reimbursed. I should be paying about this much. My electricity bill, I've already received that. It's going to be more than that, so I'm going to go ahead and change that a little bit. Actually, let me go back to my 2026 spending plan. I'm going to copy here my estimated expenses. Copy. And I'm going to paste that in here. Just the values. Alright, so parking and work. Why does this say 0? Because I messed up somewhere somehow. Oh wait, no, because I thought I would be reimbursed. No, I'm not going to be reimbursed this month yet because of budget changes. But I will be reimbursed, hopefully so. So let's see, 125. Alright, my utilities, this should be the same. So I may increase the personal oh, I actually will because I need to buy stuff for my best friend's daughter's quince. Okay, so SMUD I budgeted 250. It's only going to be 175. Phone, it should stay the same. Fun, I'm going to keep it there the same, but I'm going to erase these expenditures. The amounts that I'm keeping here in the expense, those are just either automatic payments or they're just payments that I know they're going to stay the same. Household, I'm going to remove this, and I will actually increase this amount because I think I will get a house cleaner for this month. So it's going to be 300. My personal beauty, I'm going to raise this to 125. Electronics will stay the same. Gas, I only spent 145 for the entire month, and I'm going to do less traveling this month, so I'm going to do 150. Alright, gifts, I don't think I have anything happening. Well, I have the quince, but I'll say $50. Alright, food out. Oh, no, I'm going to keep that at 75, but I will change those numbers. Tithing and giving, I'm going to keep that the amount the same. Applied to debt. Let's see, last month I contributed almost $3,000 towards debt. This month, okay, let's see. Alright, so those are 2 automatic payments that come out towards the end of the month. That's what I leave there. Savings, I do want to put $600 towards savings. I have an automatic reoccurring payment of $250 taking out my checking to go to savings already. Car maintenance, ooh, I need to spend more on car maintenance because I delayed that last month or deferred it. So I need to get my oil change, would be about $100 because I get the premium. And then I figured I always need something else. So $250. Alright. Travel, nothing. Cats, 100 should be fine. I'm going to... Okay, so now my vet bill or my health insurance went up to $60.99. I don't know when that comes out. I'll leave that there for now, but I'll change it to red because it may come out a different week. I'm good on food, I'm good on litter, but I'll need to buy some treats, so I'll keep that at 100. Groceries, I'm going to reduce down to $75. Health, alright, so I will have this, and I'll go to my therapist my second week. I won't go that week. This is my chiropractor, and it's also out of my therapist, and then I'm going to keep that $6 there just in case I go to my therapist 3 times this month or if I go 2 times. Well, I guess I can look it up. So I went on the 27th. So I'll go again the 3rd, the 17th, and the 24th. So, yep, I'll go 3 times this month. Alright, and that is if nothing else happens. But I already know there will be more health expenses because I just got an email saying that starting January 1st, my company will no longer work with my insurance. So I am now trying to get my prescriptions early and see my doctors as soon as I can because I'm going to have to switch over to a new insurance and I'm not sure what that process is going to look like. So I'm actually going to raise this because I want to get a bunch more prescriptions. Because I'm pre-diabetic, by the way. I take metformin. And I also have back pain, so I need to get my prescription renewed on my muscle relaxer. And just some other things that I can't, that I probably need. So I'm just going to put that to 400. Better safe than sorry. Alright, there's my rent. There's my retirement, interest, payments. $50 there. Okay, alright. So, now, this is what I'm hoping to spend, but as you can see here, I am over budget by almost $100. So now I like to go through and see here where I can take out the money. So my retirement will be going up this month because I got a raise. So my retirement will go up 7%. I'm just going to leave that at $600 for now. Alright, let's see. I guess I can reduce my savings. I could reduce my debt because I'm already more than on track to paying off my debts or reaching my debt payoff goals. I think that's what I'll do. Instead of taking from my savings, I'm going to take from my debts. Oh, sorry, took too much to subtract 100. Alrighty, so this is it. This is going to be my August monthly budget. Things do change throughout the course of the month. I may spend less money in one area or more money in another. So this isn't necessarily set in stone, but this is what I'm going to try to keep to, since this will be my income that I have to work with. I could make more money if I signed up for more hours, but I don't want to. I've worked almost every day this week, and I ended up having to call off yesterday, Friday morning, because I was so tired. But I called off for my 9 to 5, and I have PTO, so that's how that worked. I needed to sleep in and rest my back. But other than that, thank you for following along. Thank you if you stayed towards the end of the video. My next video will be out tomorrow, and that will be going over my July update of my 2026 New Year's resolutions and goals. So thank you, and until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.